Hi guys. So Megan's as ever products are getting rave reviews. It's absolutely insane. The latest thing is her shortbread cookie mix. It comes in a box. We know her wine, her as ever rosé did fabulous and it won all these taste tests. I think even the New York Post did a taste test, all these like blind taste tests where, they try to compare it to different celebrity wines, like I believe Cameron Diaz's wine and Brad and Angelina's wine and so on. And Megan's wine apparently has been winning all of these taste tests. But now it turns out that her shortbread cookie mix is also getting rave reviews. I think is it Elle magazine? Elle Decor, one of those magazines, did an article recently about the shortbread mix, and they had one of their editors try the mix. You have to add butter and, I guess that's it sounds like that's the only thing you have to add. Don't quote me, but you have to add butter for sure. And so she did that, and she seemed quite surprised at how good the shortbread cookies mix was. So we also know that her jam, her apricot jam, got rave reviews, won a lot of blind taste tests. So all of these products, which all seem to have sold out within an hour of the second launch, because I think her first batch was sold out in just a crazy amount of time, like, less than 30 minutes. And so they went back to the drawing boards and they probably doubled or maybe even tripled the amount of their inventory. And within 45 minutes, it was also sold out as well. But the shortbread cookie mix is really doing very, very well. And just add tea and 2 sticks of butter. Just add tea and 2 sticks of butter. You don't add tea in the shortbread. I don't think you add it inside. I'm not in the US at the time I'm making this video. I don't think her products are available outside of the US, so I obviously don't have access to it. And I mean, even if they were available, I suspect that the minute it goes global and it's such a I mean, it's so viral. I mean, her products and everything, that people who probably wouldn't normally be sort of lining up to buy the products, I believe are going to buy the products just because they are so popular, just because they're winning all of these taste tests and blind reviews. So, there's going to be a lot of very curious people to find out what all the fuss is all about, plus the normal, fans who normally would buy whatever Megan makes, plus the haters. So you have like three sets of people who are going to be, rushing for the products worldwide. I doubt I will ever get a product. I doubt anytime soon I would be able to get it, because the website's just going to crash, or it's just going to be sold out, because there's a frenzy for these products. They get such good reviews. And so you have like the three sets of people. You have her fans, Sussex Squad plus others worldwide. You have those who are just curious. They're neutral, but they're curious because there's all this frenzy. And the haters who are also clamoring for the products because they want to be able to taste it for themselves, to tell people, I tasted it, it was horrible, you don't have to taste it. So there are three distinct groups of people who I think are vying for these products, and it's almost like a bloodbath, trying to get your hands on one of Meghan's products, right? I mean, whether it's the crepe, the jam, the tea, and now the shortbread cookie, the wine, and the shortbread cookie is just like, whoa. So what about you, whoever you are listening to me? Have you had any luck with getting any of these products? And what do you have to say about, what is your personal review? I mean, I don't have to ask. I think I know what you're going to say. It's just absolutely amazing, wonderful. I mean, because even her haters, even the people who want it to be bad, like the New York Post. I mean, and also, why are they doing all these blind taste tests and reviews of Meghan's products? It's very unusual. They didn't do that with any other celebrity. But with Meghan, it's just all these reviews, all these taste tests. This just only pushes her through the stratosphere. With her and Netflix teaming up, I don't think it's even enough to keep up with the demand that something like this creates, because she just creates frenzy. But anyway, yeah, great reviews. Good for Meghan, right?